Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new LEGO military creation, today with the French Mirage 2000. This is not one of my favorite aircraft, but you asked for it, so here it is. Before starting, for who is new on the channel, some fast reminders. First of all, in the description of the video you can find the PDF instructions for this project, and if you don't find them, maybe because they are still not ready, smash that thumbs up button to receive them earlier. As a second reminder, here you can notice some magenta color parts. These parts are usually not visible, or you can change them with whatever you like. For example, here we have internal parts that are not visible, so you can change them with cheaper parts or other color. While in this case are the instruments, so if you don't like this kind of instruments and you want to change them with others, you can do it, In this case I choose this one because I like them, but you can choose the one you prefer. This is my choice, so I change them into black color. And as a third and the last reminder, here you may notice we have no weapons, so you don't get weapons. Yes, you do. With this project you can also download my aircraft ordnance pack that, as you may notice, is quite big. We have many weapons, and of course not only the NATO one, but also European, Chinese, Russian, and you can use the one you prefer. Who I am to tell you what you use. But remember that the parts list are for just one of these weapons, so maybe you want to use, I don't know, the IM-9 Sidewinder air-to-air missile. The parts list is for one missile, so if you want 6 of them, you multiply the parts list for 6. But let's go back to the main project here. Don't worry, later we will add also the weapons, so I show you how they work. Maybe here you are probably noticing something if you know very well this aircraft. Why the cockpit is made like this? The answer is because Lego. Of course, this is not a 3D model, we are working with Lego, and I could not add the actual opening of the cockpit. For who don't know this aircraft, the cockpit does not open this way. Actually, both the parts open backward. In this case, of course, I needed to find a different way. They are mostly needed to place the minifigure inside, because it's in minifigure scale, but it's not precise, I'm sorry. You already seen many photos of it, so I will not spend so much time about the overall shape, but only about the moving parts and the details that are not so visible in the photos. So let's place our pilots inside, Johnny and Martin, two French names, of course, and then you can close the cockpit as well. Actually, this one is not as the real one, so let's close it this way, while this one actually, yes, it works like this. And two. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the cockpit closed. I think it's beautiful. And now we can check all the other features. From the front we have the nose with this little inclination. If you don't like it, don't worry, you don't need to have it. You can remove the connections and simply connect it straight with a plate, so it's not really difficult. The landing gear are retractable, maybe we can check them later. Yes, the bottom side we keep it for later. Here we can continue to the back where we have the moving parts on the tail, for example. So here we can move this one on the tail, right and left, like this. The engine can be moved as well. Actually, you can open or close it. Here we have moving parts on the wings as well. So can you please collaborate? Thank you. So this one can be moved up and down. And this one, let's check, only down. Okay, these one are the flaps for the landing. And I think for the top section is all. Now we can check the bottom. Here you have 3 hatches for the landing gear. These 2 can be kept open for the landing gear, as you may notice, while this one can be closed after you take out the landing gear. Now we do the opposite, so we want to close it. So first we open the big hatch this way, then we can close the landing gear this way, see, it fits inside, and then we can close again the big hatch. Not only that, but also the 2 smaller one. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, perfect. And done. This is how it looks like with the landing gear closed. Now we close also the back landing gears, actually just one, the other is just mirrored, so you have to do the same thing. Here these two are stoppers for the landing gear to keep it straight. Of course, if you add the pylons with the weapons, you don't need both of them because one of the pylons goes here while the other one here. You need only one. For now we want to close it, so I remove the stopper. You have to disconnect the top section here, rotate and reconnect it again. Okay, you do the same also for the other landing gear. And at this point you can close the landing gear inside this way. And now it's time for the hatch. Like this. And we have the landing gear closed. I think it's pretty nice. Okay, here is a little bit outside, but I don't think you can notice so much. I think it's still very good. And I think also for the bottom it's all. Of course, you don't need to add the stoppers anymore, so we can remove all of them because it's time to add the weapons. For the weapons, as I told you before, you will receive also the aircraft weapon pack. Here you can choose whatever you want, so in this case I'll simply choose some weapons to let you see how it works, but you can really choose whatever you want. Not only that, but little by little I update, add new weapons, and once you have this file you can keep downloading even with the updates. So let me know also in the comments if you want some weapon that you can't find here. Maybe I can try to make it as well. For now we have to start first with the pylons. Here we have many kind of them, you can choose the one you prefer. These two are usually needed for aircraft with swept wings, so it's not the case. This one is needed when you have multiple missiles on a single pylon. For example, let's choose our usual sidewinder. So for example, we can connect one here, and here. This one is for multiple weapons, while we have these three for different sections of the fuselage. This aircraft has 9 hard points. To make the building easier, now the hard points are already part of the project, so you don't have to find and choose them anymore, but they are already connected to the aircraft. And if you don't like my choice, you can simply remove them. There are many weapons you can choose. For now, let's start with this. So let's start, I don't know, trying the power wave bomb. That is one of my favorites. So let's connect it here on the middle one. While on the external, we may connect a sidewinder, for example. Actually, you can connect more sidewinders also here. We may connect the brimstone missile here on the back, and maybe another one here. So with the ordnance pack you can achieve many kind of combinations, but this is more or less how the aircraft works. As a last thing before leave you, if you don't like this camo, let me know in the comments what camo you would like to receive, but for now you can easily change this one with other two possible camo. The first one, you have to simply replace any green part you find with light bluish grey. This is the result that I think is awesome. And if you change also the dark bluish grey with light bluish grey, you have this other one. I actually like this one most, but I don't know, this one is more iconic, and this is why I preferred to use this one as main. Of course, in the description you don't find only the PDF instructions, but also the parts list, so you can upload the part list and change the green color with light bluish grey, or other colors if you like. Maybe you want it in pink? Who I am to tell you what color you have to use. And also for today that's all. I hope you liked this project. If yes, remember to leave a thumbs up. I remind you that in the description of the video you can find the link to download this project instructions. If not present, don't worry, they will arrive, but thumbs up to let me know, hey, I want the instructions, move. So thumbs up. In the right up corner of the description of the video you can find the playlist with more projects like this one, because I made more than 100 projects. Maybe more, I don't even remember, so check the LEGO military playlist to find more projects like this one. And also remember to leave a comment and let me know what you want to see next. As I told you at the beginning of the video, this one is not my favorite aircraft, but you asked for it and I did it, so let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and maybe your choice will be the next project. Good luck! And now it's really all, so see you again next time in a new video. Bye!